Good morning, guys. Welcome to another weekly prep video, now with baby Gwen. So guys, it's Saturday, makeup free right now. I am dressed, so there's that. The girls are playing with, it's like clay stuff they got from the library as a prize for reading a bunch of books this summer. But it's really sticky and nasty, so I don't really know. I was up with this girl, we're trying to figure out sleep, and it's been a rough few days. She wants to be held all night, and obviously we can't do that, but we ended up trying a different swaddle last night and converting our bassinet into a co-sleeper, so she's like next to us but like not on the same level necessarily, but I can reach out to her easily. And she slept for 5 hours, like with one feeding in between. So hopefully that'll be our new norm. Hopefully she'll go to sleep at like 9 or 10 instead of like 1, because Sam gets up with the girls thankfully, but I want to get up by like 7, and so I need sleep. So that's the status on this little love bug, but she's just so sweet. Sam went to get cinnamon rolls from a local woman who makes them out of her house.
Remember when we got cookies from her?
Mm-hmm. And so that'll be our special like first Saturday with the new baby breakfast. Got our carrier out. I'm gonna try this one this year. So I'm gonna try to figure out how it works, so I can have my hands free more often to chase after these two little hooligans. Got it to work. Did not like it, but now she's asleep, so. Cutie.
Comfy.
Here are our cinnamon rolls. The nicest thing is somebody paid for them for us anonymously, which I thought was so incredibly sweet. We got this Big Sister coloring book that Bryony's coloring with Celia will soon, and she made a little girl out of her clay stuff, and little baby sleeping. About to go on our first walk. Actually put some makeup on. Santa's with the girls. They're all watching TV for a little bit. I'm gonna make lunch. It's only 10:30, but I just noticed like they get up so early in the morning, and then by like 10:30 they're just like irritable. And so I'm gonna move lunch up to 11 and then start the nap routine around 11:30, because Bridie's been really fighting nap. She's in a bed now. Like, we took her rail off, and so she just really fights it and then doesn't end up falling asleep till like 2, and we're supposed to get up at 3, so hopefully that little half an hour will help a little bit. May even have to move it up more, we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. We don't really have a whole lot to do today. We just have a few things to do during nap, and then we're gonna go over to my parents tonight for our Saturday night dinner. And they met the baby for like 2 minutes, but now they can actually spend some time with her, so that's pretty exciting. And it's just a nice little break from we have extra hands to help with parenting, and my mom makes supper, and it's just very nice. And I just ran all the bottles and stuff, pumping stuff, so it looks like that's done. Anybody else's dishwasher sing to them when they're done? Okay, lunch is ready for the girls. Super simple. Definitely not trying to be super mom here. I'm just trying to be surviving mom. Just peanut butter jelly that I cut up with a puzzle piece cutter, some pepperoni, some yogurt, and some carrots and ranch. And I'm pretty much having the same thing. Just keeping it simple, making sure I eat, because that's always the hard thing when you have a new baby. Do you guys believe Santa's the daddy of this child? All 3 of them look just like him, especially as babies. With the giant round bald head. Oh, so sweet though. We got Gwenny here in her little bouncy seat. Santa is making some lunch for himself. So he's having quiet time in her room, and Bryony is doing anything but napping. But she's been resisting a lot, but I just have to wait it out. I'm not giving in. That kid needs a nap every day. So the other day we went through and made a grocery list because we didn't know for sure when we'd have the baby, so we didn't schedule our grocery pickup yet. So I'm gonna go through and add these all to our Aldi list so we can do a pickup tomorrow. I'm also gonna go through the hospital, just all the paperwork they gave us, just to make sure, you know, I know everything that's in here, I guess. And then I don't really know. I probably should start working on the birth vlog. It's amazing. I got 5 hours of sleep last night and I'm so much less tired than I was when I was pregnant. And getting like a full 7 or 8 hours. I think it just was so hard on my body. So, I mean, obviously I want to get more than 5 hours of sleep at night, but it's to be expected with a new baby. But she is the sweetest little thing. We love her so much. Seriously, their little sounds and their little heads, how sweet they are. I will put this up if I'm moving around, but right now her head's pretty sturdy in there. It's just cherishing it because I don't ever want to be pregnant or go through birth again, but you know, we'll see. But I'm calling this our last baby, but you never know. We've really been loving this bassinet for Gwen on the main level. We don't use it a whole bunch right now. We hold her most of the time, but if we need to set her down and she's sleeping, or even if she's awake and just wants to look around a little bit, it's a safe place for her because it zips, so we don't have to worry about the cat jumping in or the girls like throwing a toy in or whatever. She's just sleeping peacefully. I'm pumping to let off some of the pain. Venturing out for the first time as a family of 5 to Nana and Grampy's, only 5 minutes away, thankfully.
I bought it at the store. The same thing. I thought you girls would like it.
That your phone Lindsay with your shirt.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Come on, take it, girl.
Got my fingers.
Good job, Mom.
Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. The girls and I are just in here playing Polly Pockets. Got my coffee, just got ready. Little Gwenny is just being so sweet as usual. Sam's just getting some stuff ready for the day. Last night she slept really well. Sam slept on the couch just so he could for sure get some sleep. And she woke up like every hour to 2 hours. But she would nurse and then go right back to sleep. So the plan for today is Sam is going to take the big girls to Target to get some random stuff and then do our Aldi pickup, and they earned a prize for their sticker charts. And I'm gonna stay here with the baby. We don't really want to take her to a bunch of stores and stuff, and we don't all need to go. So I'm gonna get just some random stuff done, bills paid, stuff, I don't know, I don't even know, I have a list, but that's pretty much the plan. And then Sam's parents are coming over this afternoon to meet the baby and see their girls, so it's just pretty low-key but productive day. You guys, I have been loving this Haka, I think is how you say it. It's basically, if you're not familiar, I didn't hear about this till this baby. I don't know if they've been around longer than that, but basically it's like a pump kind of. So it's for while you're nursing, you are nursing the baby on one side, and then you put this on the opposite side to collect the extra milk. I've always been a one side per feeding session nurser. I've always had a great supply. I'm very thankful for that. So you just can like fold this lip back and then suction it, and then you put it on, and then you fold that back up and it suctions and it draws out the milk that you normally would probably lose into your nursing pad or whatever while you're nursing on the other side and your letdown happens. So I just nursed her and I already have this much milk. It just really has helped with the engorgement that happens. And so I don't have to like pump it out. I don't want to like create more of a supply. It just helps draw out the extra milk that you probably would lose anyway. And then I have a couple hours to build it back up. And it's still like, I can still feel there's milk in there, but it just gets that, like takes just that extra pressure off, and I love it. And then you can save it. So that's pretty cool. So I just finished the stuff I had to do on the computer, paying bills and that kind of thing. And I'm kind of reconfiguring toys in this room right now, just as like a temporary solution. I bought these like under the bed shoe organizers that were supposed to fit under Celia's dresser for her LOL dolls and Barbies and stuff like that for her dollhouse, but they are just slightly too tall. So then I thought I might use them under the couch, but it's just too bulky and cumbersome. We probably will use them under our bed, but I need to just put those away for now. And since we have been spending more time playing up here just with the baby and everything, we don't want to go up and down all the time. I just have some baskets here I grabbed from my little Dollar Tree bin collection. And here we have the flowers I got for the girls, all linked below. They can make flowers out of them. Here we have some animals and just one of these stacker toys. And then like trains and cars, because we do have our train board under the couch. And then Bryony wanted to play with the people and the castle up here. So I just have those up here. Just gonna kind of tidy. Our couch is kind of a disaster. And we saw all this baby stuff that I want to sort a little bit. So it's not the best looking living room ever, but it's functional. Got our bassinet over here, crazy cat, all our library books, and I got some new Usborne books for the girls. That'll be really nice. Scarves, we've got blankets, we've got our tent in here. Bryony loves to play with that little castle. Stuffed animals, these are some baby toys, although obviously Gwen's too little to really play with them, but the girls love these boxes. We've kept for a long time. They like to lay in them. We've got our mats. We can pull out my pump, and then I have the tubing in here so that the girls don't play with it. And then pillows everywhere. That's okay. Sam's been sleeping down here, so I'm just leaving his pillows down here. I've got the baby who's been sleeping so nicely while I've been able to tidy. And then in here we just have like random baby and nursing stuff. Grape water, which she's not quite old enough for. Thermometer, our nose Frida if we need it. Nipple butter. These are like perennial packs, which I ended up not really needing because I just had very minimal tearing. Swaddle, a nursing cover if I need it, coconut oil, and some wipes. I've got like my little tracker for I'm not keeping track of nursing on here. I have an app for that. This cat, I tell you. But I am keeping track of her wet and poopy diapers. And then we just have like some blankets and birth cloths because you can never get too many of those. And you need them handy when you need them, which is normally on the couch. That's why all this is just right here. And we've got our books and dress up clothes here. And then just some toys because, you know, I'm in here nursing a lot. So I want the girls to be able to be around me, but to not rely on the TV and stuff like that. And then I just kind of tidied the dining room too. We've got all these books and activities things here for the girls to easily just like pick up, bring to the table and do. Here's the little clay masterpieces from yesterday. This is stuff I just don't know where to put yet. This is puzzles that San and I are working on. We're trying to do date night Friday nights after the girls go down like just at home. So I got this thing. It was like $10 for all these puzzles at Walmart. Then we got their kiwi crates to do eventually. Overflow of bread. This I need to find a place for because Gwen's obviously not big enough for that yet. And her car seat base I'm going to put in Zane's car this week. And then just like random stuff, their Play-Doh tools because they do Play-Doh all the time in here. I just put all their Polly Pockets in here because they like to play them up here a lot. And then just random things we're kind of working through right now. Pictures, crayons, and then I also put together these boxes for the girls with crayons. Got these kind of crayons that I also bought so we can melt them down. Celia's been asking to do that. And then just twistable crayons, twistable colored pencils. And they each have one so they can just bring those to the table and color. And then we've got their marble run, which Gwen gave to them, so we'll be doing that soon too, probably. I figured it was about time, just before September, to take down all our Christmas cards. I just like looking at them, but we're gonna have newborn photos taken on Tuesday, and we might do some in here. So if this is the backdrop, I don't really want Christmas photos up, so I'm just gonna take this down. It is 10:30. I'm really tingly all of a sudden. That's weird. I just have a ton of energy right now. I'm not used to that anymore because it was so hard. This whole pregnancy was really hard to get motivation, and now I have all this energy. I think I need to eat more though. All I had was a little cinnamon roll, and now I'm like really jittery. I've hardly had any coffee. I'm really hungry. So Stan's on his way home with the girls. It's 10:30. I'm gonna make lunch so that it's ready when they get home, and then I'll let them watch a little TV before nap / quiet time, and then I want to get a few things done then too, and Stan's gonna mow. is served just in the nick of time. Okay, it's nap / quiet time. Celia's up playing in her room. Bryony's hopefully falling asleep. And Gwenny's sleeping in the bassinet. We'll see how that goes. Probably kind of a dumb time to try to paint my nails, but I'm gonna attempt to because they're really bad. I got my fake nails taken off like a week before Gwen was born. I don't really remember. And I painted them with a Sally Hansen Miracle Gel, but they're pretty bad at this point. I like picked all the sparkles off at the hospital, so I'm gonna try to paint them. I do have gel, but I think I'm just gonna go with the Miracle Gel or just some regular polish for now, just to tide me over a day or two, and then probably try to do them a different day. I don't know, feel like doing them right now. Gwenny keeps waking up, so I just did like a clear coat. It's drying. They don't look very good. Like they're, you know, when you remove acrylic nails, your nails underneath aren't the best. They aren't super smooth, so it's the best I can do right now. We do have newborn photos on Tuesday, but I think this will probably be fine. Like the camera's not gonna really notice, so probably better than if I paint them and they start to chip off. So I'm just gonna go with that and care for my baby. Gwenny Bug and I are getting outfits kind of picked out for our newborn session. I've got these, like this one that says Little Sister. It's gray with these maroon ones for Big Sister because I couldn't find ones that all matched. And then I've got these two outfits for Gwen for like the whole family photos. And I'm probably gonna wear the navy cardigan I have on. It's very drapey, flattering, and then I've got a few like white and off-white tank tops to try on to see how I look in them when I'm not wearing her. And then Sienna, I picked out like some a navy t-shirt or some gray whatchamacallit, polo shirts, and then I'm gonna go into the girls' room and pick out some outfits that might work for them. Okay, for the girls I also picked out, Celia has this navy dress with the pretty detailing, and Granny's got this like chambray dress, so we're all just in very muted. And then Gwenny will either wear, or probably do both, the striped with a really cute headband that will kind of blend in with all of it, or and this one to kind of stand out because she's obviously the reason why we're doing this. So good enough. And then I just pulled out some bows for the girls, and I'll pick out some bows for Gwenny. Like one of the girls could wear this bow since it matches. But I also got some just like gray and white, navy and gray. So we'll figure it out. Just way less. I would have had this all planned out like a month ago had I not been having my third child, but like when it's your third child, you just don't care as much anymore. It is about 3 and we are just waiting for Sam's parents to arrive to meet the baby.
Huh? Yeah. You can't hit me. Yeah.
So Sam's parents were over like you saw. It was really nice to see them and see them love on the girls. And then we ate supper with them, pizza. I ate apparently way too much because I really don't feel good now. We let the girls watch a little TV because they were just
nuts.
They had a really hard time saying goodbye to Grandma and Grandpa, and
I haven't seen them in like 2 months.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, we let them watch and we just laid them down, and I'm not gonna say too much, but I got sick and I don't feel good. I think I ate too much pizza. It's just too much, like right after having a baby. So anyway, I ran around before that while the girls were watching a show and like got laundry ready and tidied up, and I'm now putting out puzzles for the girls for the morning. I probably will talk about this in an upcoming video, but I want to do like a strew every morning, basically like an invitation to play, where Cassandra's been getting up with them in the morning, and you know, and I'm gonna be eventually getting up with them probably on my own once in a while or a lot depending on his schedule. And so with the baby and everything, I just want them to have something to do when they wake up. So every day of the week I'll have something different I set out the night before. So tonight it's puzzles, and they'll have that in the morning to play with. I mean, they can also play with other things, but it's just to keep it interesting so that they're like focused on that instead of like getting wild right away in the morning when we're really tired. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed our first weekend as a family of 5. I have a lot of plans to like start new routines and stuff now. Eventually, obviously, like I just had a baby. I shouldn't be like going, but I have the energy again, like the internal energy to do that, although I have something in my eye. Obviously I'm getting tired pretty easily, so thankfully Sam's here. He's gonna empty garbages. He mowed during nap and he has the next week and a half off, so we hope you guys enjoyed seeing us adjust. Gwenny's been cluster feeding this afternoon and just fussy. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.